Sheri, Nicole, and Young Gravy going to the VMAs, kissing all night. Fake kissing, though, at least from what I saw. Not like tongue, just like kind of pecks. Let's watch it, though. Let's watch the kiss on the red carpet.
I think I saw some tongue.
Oh, it says they made out during Nicki Minaj. All right, let's see the video.
Minaj.
We gotta roll. Yeah, we gotta roll.
Okay, let's see the next one. Let's see the next one.
Let's see the tongue.
Gravy. That's my boy right there.
That's what she said. And you know what? What was that?
Oh,
Okay,
I didn't know.
that's tongue.
Yeah.
That's some tongue action.
Nice.
So, all right. I am
gravy.
an Addison stan. I think Sheri Nicole's a piece of shit. I think Young Gravy is a piece of shit. I think Monty is a piece of shit. I think they're all pieces of shit because it's embarrassing. And by the way, if Young Gravy likes Sheri Nicole or vice versa, you don't have to go to the VMAs. That's just to rub everybody's fucking face in it. And Young Gravy's doing it for headlines. It's a piece of shit move if you have, and I guess it's not his responsibility.
Yeah, I don't think that's his responsibility at all.
Still
I don't think it's a piece of shit move on Gravy's part. I think maybe if you wanna get into like the Sheri and Monty stuff, that's different. But
why do you think Young Gravy's doing it? For attention.
Because Monty's dissing him left and right. Like that's like all right, you trying to clap at me, I'll clap back at you and clap your wife or ex-wife. What's up?
But Monty only starts talking about Sheri Nicole and Young Gravy by virtue of the fact they went public. Like Monty didn't pick Young Gravy's name out of a hat and start talking shit.
Yeah, but Sheri commented on Gravy's TikTok. Isn't that what started it all? So it's not like Gravy initiated it.
I would have a very hard time doing with like a real person involved who you know is mortified by what's going on. And the only reason to do it is publicly to humiliate fucking Monty and get headlines.
I'm not saying that it, like what I'm not saying it's like for Addison it obviously sucks, like right? Like that would be the worst thing to see, but Gravy has no like requirements to do anything like to play by Addison's rulebook or like, you know what I mean? Like why
totally
does Gravy,
he doesn't.
Like that's not his fault at all. There's nothing to do with him. They split up. That's their own family's problem. They should deal with it offline like a regular family. And then Gravy just happens to get put in the mix, and he's like, "All right, fuck."
Yeah, you could agree with that line of thinking, and he doesn't owe the Addison Rae or the Rays anything. I think general decency knows you're doing something that is causing somebody with two fucking maniacs, Sheri Nicole and Monty, that you're doing it for your own gain. He's
so like morally, you're saying shouldn't do it.
It'd make
Fucked
me
up.
feel. You can do it. It would make me feel like a shitbag, is what I'm saying.
So you think
there's real
Sheri's, like,
family
super in the wrong?
dynamics that are super fucked up going on.
Yeah.
I would probably not put myself in the middle of it as a spectacle. That's how I feel.
So do you think Sheri's like really in the wrong too?
Oh yeah, piece of shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
Absolute
this was a
piece of
crazy
shit.
move. I wonder if Addison talks to them, if they like talk about this, or it's just like
Didn't she unfollow her?
Yeah, she
Yeah,
did.
yeah, she
but like
did.
that's your mother. I wonder.
Piece of shit.
That's crazy. man.
They're acting like the kid. And again, she's a grown woman, Addison. All the fame is through Addison. It's just, it gives me I don't know. What are you're just smiling over there, Sadie.
I don't know. I mean, who knows how she feels? But
Addison?
I just think of it as like if they had stayed in Louisiana, they'd probably still be a happy little family. So it's kind of sad, but.
Yeah. Do you think they're pieces of shit like I do?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about it really. So.
I don't know. It's just like, well, you do. I mean, you know as much as everybody. I
Who knows? Maybe she was like, "Mom, go. Like, good for you." No.
I will put my hand up and say I'm dead ass sorry to Young Gravy if that's the case.
There could be a world where that's true. because
Well, why don't she unfollow?
Unfollowing, yeah.
because Monty fucked over the family first, made Sheri embarrassed, and now Addison is like, you know what? Go do it. Have some fun, Mom.
She just might not
Yeah,
want
Mom.
to part in it for herself and branding and shit. She might just be like, I'm staying out of it.
She's like, you deserve some fun. You deserve some fun, Sheri. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They may have.
But Monty, want that one on the record.
I think everybody. We by the way asked both of them to come on the show.
Yeah.
Sheri Nicole was following me. We reached out to Monty. So Monty, my beef with Monty, and he put up the story. Monty, what does it say here? Thank you, Young Gravy, for taking the leftovers. I'd rather spend time with my daughter and 2 grandkids that Sheri Nicole made me abandon as a child in order to be with her. Never let a woman make you choose between her and your blood child. And then we got Ava Louise. So here's the thing. We were talking about how he was with Ava Louise last episode.
Yes.
Ava Louise, to me, I don't know, top 1 worst people who ever lived. So, and I crossed paths with Ava Louise, I don't know, 5 years ago. Why I say cross paths? Like, this is before anyone knew who she was. She slid into my DMs. We maybe talked for like a day. I was going out in New York City. It's like, I'm going out, meet here. She looked hot or something. That's it. One day of like, never talked to her, never met her. And she somehow came back like 5 years later commenting on my life. Monty, after I'm like, she's the worst, DMs me being like, what, you tried to fuck Ava Louise and couldn't, like Young Gravy? He DM'd me that.
No.
I said something to the effect, I don't think you want this smoke, Monty. She's the fucking worst. She's a liar. I sent him a video back of her joking about fake sexual assault. And I like, she's the worst. He then came back. He's like, sorry, I didn't mean to. Us old guys have to stick together. That is what he wrote back to me.
So he 180 so quicker than Sadie on this.
And I'm sure
podcast.
after this, he'll come at me again. And Ava Louise does a big. They're the fucking.
But you know what's crazy though? If you were to DM Ava Louise right now and be like, leave Monty for me, she would be like, yes, of course.
Ava Louise will do and say anything. Anytime, any place. Scumbags like her come around once in a millennium. Honestly,
she's good at what she does.
She's that bad of a person. So, understatement. I hate a lot of people. Her, like, if she was dying and needed a drop of water and I had jugs and jugs of it, I would pour it out in front of her.
Oh my God.
Oh God, that's really bad.
That's awesome. That is so funny.
Literally what I would do.
Oh,
so,
that's great.
The whole group of them, again, I have only met Addison a few times. My impression of her has always been like a nice, sweet girl. This shit is too family to be on the VMAs. And I get Young Gravy. He's like, make his name. He's funny and MILFs and all that. I think that's just fucking not something that you should be doing. Like, there's real people involved. It's my take.
Yeah. I also think, why the fuck is he in a towel after the shower posting this story? That was my thing. What is up with that?
With her?
No.
Oh, Monty, when he posts this little story, why is he doing it as he's just come out of the shower?
Yeah, this man's crazy.
Put some clothes on, bruh. I'm talking about your grandkids.
You're
hanging out with them.
Pubes are hanging out.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
I mean, they're all off. Again, if Young Gravy and Sheri Nicole are real, God bless them. But you could keep that private and be real. Like, you don't show up at the VMAs unless you're trying to embarrass Monty and I think potentially embarrass Addison. Now, if Addison's like, go get him, Ma, like, I'm on your side, then I take back everything I said. Yeah. And I will never know that.
We'll never know.
Actually,
we may know.
I'm going to send a fucking text to Addison and be like, this is fucked up, and see what she says. She'll probably ignore it.
There's a 0% chance you get a response on that.
Yeah. I think I'm
maybe you should word it better. Maybe you should be like, hey.
Well, Sheri Nicole just replied to me 5 minutes ago.
What'd she say?
What'd she say?
What would you want to come on BFFs? And then she ghosted, and I said, why not? And she said, hi, Dave, how are you?
What?
Are we getting somewhere? Not after this episode drops. You call her a scumbag.
Not after this episode. Should I ask her? Like,
Yeah.
That's like fucked up what you did to Addison.
Oh my god,
I'm so out of place though to say.
Yeah, what the fuck? It's
So
so
out of
fucked up what
place.
you did to Addison. This is my daughter.
I think you try to. I think try to get her on before this comes
Hi,
out.
how are you?
Yeah, you should try to get her to come on, and then we can film the podcast episode tomorrow morning.
But we're
this one
having
comes
different
out.
conversations. Would you want to come on BFFs? Question mark. Why not? Question mark. Hi, Dave. How are you?
I'm friends with her. Should I DM her?
Yeah. Let's just start fucking firing
Yeah.
DMs.
Okay.
Yeah. Everyone's just DMing her at the same time.
Which,
Just,
I'm
hey,
good.
yo.
How are you? We were just talking about you on BFFs.
I just fired off too, so it's like we're clearly all in the same room talking about it.
Josh, you gonna fire off too?
Oh, maybe I should. Let's just run it. I'm gonna say, yo, I saw you with my boy Gravy.
Sadie's texting her secretly, don't fucking go on this show. It's horrible.
yeah.
Sadie, for somebody who's like super opinionated, you've been like
Oh,
on this
damn.
topic.
I'm
Sherry
like
follows
second
me, and I don't
person
even follow her
thinking.
back. Oh, sorry, Sadie, I cut you off. But it's
Good.
What'd you say?
kind of important. Sherry follows me. I didn't even know.
That's what I saw.
Damn,
I was
Yo,
the
I'm
only
even
one
more
following her
team
back.
Sadie now. Sadie and Gravy. Sadie and Gravy.
It would be a weird conversation to have them come on because it's like we're not in their family and we're making judgments about their family. But you obviously people are gonna make judgments about your family when you're fucking sticking your tongue down Young Gravy's fucking throat in the back of a Nicki Minaj speech on the VMAs. Like that, if you don't want people talking about, don't do that, you know?
Yeah. I think they all kind of want it.
Yeah, I would agree.
Except for one person
Addison,
who hasn't said shit. And when I had lunch with her in LA and was trying to get her to come to BFF, she's like, I just don't want it. It's like, I don't like this being public. Like, don't like it. That's
and then
where
you
I'm
have to talk about all of it.
Well, yeah, it's like, I don't feel comfortable. I may go take a cold shower, but it's like our hands are tied. It was the number one trending thing.
You have to. You have her back though, at least.
What's that?
You have Addison's back though, at
Big
least.
time.
Yeah.
Addison Stan.